Let's have bento now.
But I don't have any bento.
Then I'll give you half of my bento.
Are you sure?
Of course.
It's so good!
It's just a rice ball, and made from leftovers too.
No, it's because Miss Melanie.
Trouble Busters!
Mom, I'm hungry. Dad, I'm hungry. Do they not hear me? Maybe their age is making them not able to hear.
We can hear you. Oh, you're so annoying. Raising a child is such a pain in the butt.
Seriously, I wish I didn't have kids.
So what should I eat?
I don't know. Figure it out, man. I'm busy with my own business.
Dad?
If Mom doesn't know, then I don't know either. You better start being able to take care of yourself.
What, are you gonna cry? That's so annoying. Can you not? There's some rice in the rice cooker that I made the night before last. Why don't you eat that?
But it's been kept on the whole time, so it's basically baked now. I don't know if it's even edible.
If you want to complain, then don't eat.
No, ma'am. Sorry. I will eat it.
Did you watch yesterday? Pumper was so cool.
Yeah, he married Selena, right?
I watched that too. I was so excited for the next story that I watched it twice.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
I see. You saw it too.
Huh? These two don't want me to join in, it seems. Did I do something?
My mom said I can't do anything to do with you.
Your household is pretty rough, right?
And Sally and Richard, you know?
We don't want them messing with us. Bye.
My name is Melanie. I'm a 4th grader and a 10-year-old otaku. I'm still very new, though. As you can see, my household is quite complicated. Well, my parents just leave me alone, basically. It sounds nice at first, but they also think that I'm just kind of in the way. Because of that, a lot of my classmates avoid me entirely. But I'm alright. I'm gonna transfer to the 2-dimensional world one day and be happy.
Hey, there's a transfer coming in today.
What? Really?
Really? Sally saw him.
The class is rowdy today. If the transfer student was a 2-dimensional boy, I'd be happy to imagine him falling for one of the cute guys in the class. But I live in the 3rd dimension. It has nothing to do with me.
I saw him! He was talking to the teacher, but he was so good looking.
So it's a boy. I want to see him.
Lucky Sally.
Who cares? I'm sure he's not better looking than me.
What? But your girlfriend, Sally, says that he looks good. It's possible, isn't it?
What? Are you saying I'm not good looking? You're getting the death sentence for going against me.
You don't have to go that far. Help us out, Miss Sally. Okay, I like you so much. You're so much better looking, don't worry.
But I don't like that he's good looking. I'm gonna make that prick cry.
Don't be so upset. You look good when you're upset, though.
Take your seats, guys. We have a new friend.
My name is Alan. Nice to meet you all.
He looks ragged.
Yeah, I wonder if his family is also rough.
Yeah, I got a question. Your clothes are all torn up. Are you poor?
Hey, Richard.
You can't answer, so you must be poor.
My dad said there was someone coming by to earn some extra money today. Is it your dad? You're good looking, but you're poor.
Both of you, quit it.
It's just a fact.
There are things you keep to yourself. Come on, take a seat.
Okay.
The teacher scolding them made them bad-mouthing stop. But it won't just end like this. These two are bad. After the morning meeting, they started going hard. The teacher left and...
Dude, you kinda stink. Are you washing your clothes?
You should wear nice clothes on the first day. How dirty clothes? Are you gonna wear dirty clothes tomorrow?
Gross, I smell trash. You stink.
Gross. I don't want poor people working under my dad. Just go home. The beginning of the end. Everyone is just watching on. Most of our classmates' parents work under Sally's father, so they can't say anything. Richard's father is the only other equal. Richard is a prince and Sally's a princess. Everyone else are peasants. Alan and I are farmers, or worse, slaves. There's a really dark past as to how Sally is rich. Her dad apparently ignores the law and makes them work hard. And when they can't work anymore, he dumps them and... Maybe this is where I help out? My parents don't work at all, so I'm not under their control. Your hearts are dirtier than his clothing.
What did you just say?
Did you just say that I'm dirty?
That I'm dirty? We change and clean every day.
I said your hearts, not your clothes. You can't put your heart in a washing machine.
Baths are washing machines for your heart. I take a bath every day, so my heart is clean too.
I don't want you to be quoting things as a nerd, and you got the quote wrong.
Shut up and start making sense! If you keep going, I'm gonna make your parents...
What are you gonna do with my parents? Neither of them work under your parents.
You're just a gross nerd.
I'm gonna make you pay!
You said something like that earlier. You're rich with money, but poor with vocab. Losers.
Thank you for helping me.
It's okay. I just followed my moral compass. I thought that the teasing would stop, but I was completely mistaken. After that, the teasing continued against Alan and I. We cheered each other up to resist it. Mom, today's a field trip. What's for lunch?
What field trip? I don't know, I don't care.
I gave you the permission sheet a month ago.
Oh, I don't remember.
I need lunch in a blue sheet, some water, or I can't go.
Then just take whatever's lying around. Make some rice balls or something.
Everyone's making their lunch for them.
You don't have a mom. I don't remember being your mom.
I see. Okay then, I guess I don't have a choice.
You want me to go steal something for you? I'm getting good at it.
You shouldn't be stealing. I made some rice balls using the rice left in the rice cooker. So this is what I had for the field trip. It's worse than starting gear you get at the beginning of a game, but it worked out. I think I'll be able to go to the field trip.
You're going with that?
Yes.
Yeah, if you're okay with it.
Look at the poor people. Alan's bag is all ragged. She's wearing a regular bag. Do you understand field trips? It's not the usual. That's why it's a field trip.
I even brought lunch.
I'll show you my fancy lunch that poor people can't have.
Your bento is literally just rice balls. How about you, Alan?
I didn't bring any. You didn't bring it? What a poor loser. I didn't have a choice. Poor, poor, poor!
Poor, poor, poor.
Just leave them alone. It's a waste of their time.
But if we do that, my dad...
It's all right. He'll find a job somewhere else, even if he gets fired there. We started ignoring them from that point on. They must have got bored of us not reacting. They went somewhere else after a little while. All right, let's have our bento then.
I'll go somewhere else then.
Why? Come on, let's eat together.
But I don't have any lunch.
Oh yeah, my bad. How about we have half mine then?
No, we can't do that. You should eat your own lunch.
An anime I watched had a quote. Food tastes better when you eat with someone, so let's eat together. I add a little magic to make you like it. Eat up.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Thank you.
When I gave him the rice balls, he started scarfing it up. He must have been hungry from the walk during the field trip.
It's so good!
It's just a rice ball, and made from leftovers too.
No, it's because Melanie is so kind.
Maybe this is the effect of eating with someone? I don't really understand, but I was glad to see that he was happy. The two were mocking us as usual, but I got to get closer to Alan. I was having a nice time heading home, but something terrible was waiting for me at my house. There was a huge crowd in front of the apartment. At the center of it were my parents being arrested.
They were apparently stealing the whole time. What? But they have such a young child, too. I wonder what's gonna happen to her.
Why are my parents arrested?
Melanie? I'm sorry, but you gotta stay strong, okay? The police wanted to talk to you.
I didn't understand what was happening, but I was handed over to the police. I found out what they did after I got to the police station. Then my environment changed in a hurry. Apparently my grandma who lived far away was contacted, and I was going to live with her. I had to leave the school. I couldn't go to the school before I moved, and so I had to leave without saying bye. I didn't miss this town mostly, but I wish I could at least said bye to Alan. But I'm sure that's something that only adults understand. I just had to listen. 20 years later, and I'm an awesome adult. Or I wish I was. I was actually in the hospital because of a disease. Oh, Melanie, how dare you get brain cancer? I was going to be transferred into the two-dimensional world by 20, but then I was infested by a new creature. The doctors believed that I was malignant. I was only 30. The cancer progressed fast, so I needed to start treatment ASAP. But I, Melanie, and not one to just roll over for cancer. Let's do the usual thing. I'm never gonna lose to cancer. I'm a trouble buster.
The treatment will be $30,000.
That's quite expensive. Unfortunate, no trouble busting. I'm 30 and do not have 30K in savings. In order to beat this, I need advanced treatment. In other words, my life is over. I just need to wait for death to visit.
I was gonna live off of your money.
You know how much it costed to raise you? I feel like this was all a waste.
I'm sorry, I cannot take out loans being sick. Can you two borrow some money for the treatment? I'll pay you back as soon as I get better.
What? Why would we do that? You must be crazy.
You might even die without paying us back. The risk is too high. I'm never gonna take a loan out for you. We don't fight losing battles.
So I just wait my demise.
It's okay. Everyone just feels better now that you're going to be gone.
Then leave my room.
What? You're gonna cause all this headache and then tell us to leave?
How dare you forget when we raised you? That's the reason you got that disease.
Get out!
Oh, I shouldn't have given you birth.
This is a waste of time. Let's go.
Then I had no one else to help me. What do I do? I want to live. There's so many anime and movies I want to watch. I don't want to die without reading the ending to that manga. I wanted to do a lot of things now that I knew I was dying. I want to live. I was so determined to live. How can I get treatment? I think I can get treatment with an insurance if I use my savings. Then I started reading a bunch of blogs that had people in a similar boat as me. I read quite a few blogs, but unfortunately, for my symptoms, there were no cases that were cured as a result of treatment from insurance. I slowly became depressed. Is this really the end for me? I didn't have anyone to talk to for help either. It wasn't like me, but I started typing up a blog about my life with cancer. Reading the comments every day, I learned that I was not the only one suffering. I wanted to be healthy with everyone again. Time to renew my blog again. Oh, but I need to read the comments. Huh? Dr. Redmond? This is a new person.
I saw your blog. I'm a neurosurgeon specializing in your type of cancer. I may be able to provide treatment. Would it be alright if we spoke in DMs?
No way this kind of miracle would happen. Maybe he's just trying to pick me up to drop me back down. I need to be careful. So I thought, but I didn't want to sit and wait for death. Even if Dr. Redmond was just messing with me, it was worth talking to him. I decided to talk to him about my story. A month later, I found myself in the surgery room of Dr. Redmond. So yes, I don't have any choice except radiation therapy outside of surgery.
This is indeed going to be a tough treatment and quite expensive as well. I think 30K is a pretty lax view of the price.
But I don't have that kind of money. I guess I can only wait till the cancer defeats me.
I won't let that happen!
Huh?
I will save you!
But I cannot pay.
It's fine. After I fix your disease, I will pay for your treatment fees as well.
Then I have hope?
Yes, leave it to me. I have a great treatment record.
Okay, let's do it. So that's how I ended up there. The doctor was a good-looking man. I feel like I've seen him before, though. I fell asleep on the table thinking about that. A few months later.
Miss Melanie! After testing your blood, you have 0 residual cancer. You are in full remission.
Really? This was such a long treatment.
Congratulations! You can leave now, too.
Thank you. And how much is the treatment?
I'll bring you the bill.
I wonder how much it's gonna be. It should be several tens of thousands. But looking at the bill, free of cost?
Yep, 0.
Is this some kind of mistake?
Nope. Please read the whole bill.
Bill paid off in full by rice ball during a field trip in the 4th grade? After reading that, the memories came flooding back in. And this doctor's name was odd. Alan. Are you?
You finally remembered, huh? I'm Alan. Same one you gave the rice ball to.
No way. Alan told me everything about what happened after I left the town. Of course, he was shocked by the fact that I moved. He ran to my house where he found out about my parents.
Melanie, you were in such a tough situation, but you still saved me. I was shocked. And then I decided I needed to be strong like you. I was poor, but I studied hard to go to med school on scholarships.
I really didn't do much.
Thank you. I'm here because of you. I'm glad I could finally pay you back.
I didn't expect my actions to come back like this. I'm gonna be kind and live life kindly. My parents came back to me after learning my disease was treated.
Melanie, your disease is cured, right? Which means you can work again.
Yes, my disease is cured, but what's it to you?
You should know. We're family.
You just came to beg for money. I have no money to give either of you.
What? Who do you think raised you? You think you just raised yourself?
At the very least, I don't remember being raised by either of you while I was in elementary school. I only ever ate rice that was left over in the rice cooker, and I got all the stuff ready for school on my own.
Then we're gonna kick you out of the family. We're never gonna save you again.
Kick me out of the family? I'll gladly leave. I was here ready to leave from you two, so don't worry. I'm never gonna see either of you again.
Wait, hang on, we're just joking. Come back, Melanie.
After a little while, some city workers called me saying that my parents were filing for Social Security. They wanted to ask me if I could support them. I, of course, said no. My parents were just getting older while on Social Security. However, I didn't only reunite with my parents.
I met Sally and Richard at the hospital today.
Those two. But why were they there? Were they sick?
They found disease in Sally.
That's unfortunate. You were quite the doctor. I understand why they come to you. So, are you going to treat her?
Long story short, no.
Why not?
Sally figured out who I was and started asking to marry me.
Huh? I thought that Sally and Richard got married.
Yeah, so Richard got mad and started saying that he was going to get a divorce.
Talk about chaos, huh?
From what Richard said, it sounded like she'd done this before. They're not gonna last, I think.
Just like he said, a few years later during a reunion, the two had already gotten divorced. Apparently they were hurting for money. I mean, serves them, right? Huh? There's a question from the viewer? What is it? What's that? Why is Alan with you after he was off work? That's because...
Please marry me! You saved my life. I want to live life with you.
What are you saying? You saved my life.
No, you saved my life.
No, you saved my life. We're similar, you and I.
Yes, we are.
I think we can be happy together forever.
Absolutely.
Yes, after the long battle against cancer, we started going out. After he treated me and paid for the bill, I really owed him, but apparently he thought the same thing over the rice ball. From now on, we're gonna be repaying each other, I guess. I'm never gonna forget these thankful feelings to make a beautiful family. Trouble Busters!